This is our strength and active stretch. We have total body today, and we will need a set of medium and heavy weights. Let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. Draw your knees up and over to a side lunge, pressing your hips back, deep bend into that knee. On the next one, come onto a low, wide squat, feet wider than your hips, arms out to a T. Bend and extend your knees, chest is lifted. On the next one, hold a deep bend, your knees, tiny circles with your arms, palms facing down. Reverse that direction. Reach down, tap towards the opposite inside foot, come back to center. One more time on each side. Come back to center, bend the knees, hinge forward at your waist. Give yourself a nice big hug as you open up your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together. A few more rounds of breath here. One more. Gently release the right knee down, come into a lunge. Untuck your right toes, press forward into your left knee, open up your right hip flexor. Draw the hips back as you straighten that front left leg. Circle out your left ankle, wiggle your toes. We've got full body today, superset format, 45 seconds on, 2 moves, so a total of 1.5 minutes, and then a 10-second breather. We'll repeat those 2 moves 4 times through. Release your left knee down, take a big step forward with your right foot, press into your right knee, chin, chest is lifted, feeling the stretch in your left hip flexor. Draw the hips back, straighten that right leg. Add some movement to that right foot. Point flex, circle out the ankle, wiggle the toes. Bend into that right knee, step your left foot to meet the right, come into a forward fold. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins, back is flat. Exhale, forward fold. Allow your head, neck, and shoulders to release towards the floor. Slowly rise all the way up, head, neck, and shoulders last to arrive. Roll your shoulders down and back. Nice big inhale. Exhale, arms out to the horizon, side bend to the right, left bicep to your left ear, reach your right fingertips to your left hip. Inhale, back through center, arms to the horizon, side bend to the left, right bicep to right ear, sweep that left arm in front towards your right hip. Come back to center, tee out the arms, roll your shoulders up and back. All right, shake out anything else that you may need to. We're going to go ahead and grab a set of weights for upper body. First up, we have a pendulum lunge on the right side, alternating forward and reverse lunge with a bicep curl. Going in 3, 2, here we go. Bicep curl, right foot steps forward, right foot steps back. Forward lunge, firing up the quads. Reverse lunge, firing up those hamstrings. Bicep curl as you step that right foot forward together and as you step it back and together. Few more. Your superset move, the second move here. We've got a pendulum lunge on the left side, which you probably guessed, and then a hammer curl, palms facing in toward your body, thumb in towards the same shoulder. Last 5. All right, switch it, left side, hammer curl, palms facing in, think slow, think steady. You've got 4 rounds here. This is the first. Keep it going. Forward lunge, firing up the quads. Reverse lunge as you target your hamstrings, the back of your thighs. 10 more seconds. That's 5. Last 3, 2. All right, finish up where you're at. 10-second breather. And we're right back. Right pendulum lunge, bicep curl. Oh my. All right, that timer is already ready. Forward lunge. Step it back. Just the right leg is moving. So think about really grounding through your left foot. Right foot comes forward, together, back, together. You're more than halfway. Slow and steady, controlling your movements. Abs are engaged. Using your core to stay upright. Last two, palms facing in, hammer curl, forward lunge, together, reverse lunge, together. Keep it going. Thumb in towards the same shoulder. That back knee does not have to tap the floor. It can hover. If you are tapping, please make sure it's a very gentle tap. Alternating forward and reverse lunges. You've got 5. That's 3, 2. All right, halfway there. We're going back to the top. Pendulum lunges on the right side. Bicep curl. Here we go. Step it forward. Step it together. Step it back. Step it together. Add in that bicep curl as you find that lunge, alternating forwards and backwards. Shoulders stay stacked over your hips. As you come into that lunge, that front knee is directly over your front ankle, making sure not to pass your toes. That back knee is directly under your hips. Less than 10. That's 5. Left pendulum lunge with the hammer curl. Here we go. Bring it forward, together, step it back, together. Abs are engaged. Think about lengthening through the crown of your head. Nice work, Sharon. Perfect lunges, forwards and backwards. All right, 10 more seconds here. Then you got a breather. Last 3, 2. All right, shake it out. All right, one more round, and then we're moving on. We got a 10-second breather. After the 4th round, I'll quickly explain the next move. Bicep curl, pendulum lunges on the right side. Alternating forward and backwards. Make sure that stance that you're stepping forwards and backwards is big enough so your front knee does not pass your toes. You want your knee tracking over your toes, so in that direction, not wider, not more narrow. All right, 10 seconds, then we're switching to the left side with a hammer curl. Last 2. Put the palms in, left side, here we go. That's it. Alternating forward and reverse. Hammer curl. We're sticking with those 2 weights halfway. Less than 20 seconds to go. You got it. Last 3, 2. All right, I'm gonna show you what we have next. 10-second breather, grab water if needed. Weights to your shoulders. Alternating, opposite overhead press, opposite knee drive. All right, that timer's going. We're pressing it up, Step it down. Opposite hand, opposite knee. Press it up. Step it down. It's like you're trying to climb a ladder. You reach that arm and opposite foot up high. Flex through your foot. Try to get that knee up to hip height. Maybe higher. All right, we've got upper body and core next. We're going to bring those weights together. Come down to one weight. Neutral press overhead. Keep the weights together. Tricep bend. Tricep extend. Here we go. Press it up. Elbows stay tucked in. Bend and extend. Release it down. Press it up. So whether you're using one weight between your palms or you have two weights and you're pressing those weights together, keep your forearms parallel as you lift that weight overhead. Bring it directly over your shoulders. Keep the elbows over the shoulders as you bend, bringing that weight or weights toward the nape of your neck, and then extend. Shoulders and triceps for 5. Deep core engagement here, last 2. All right, we're going back to the top. Grab that second weight. If you set the one down like me, bring the weights to your shoulders, feet are hip width or closer. Left arm, right knee, press it up. Step it down. Now, you can start with your feet hip width apart and parallel. See how that feels. If you got the weebles and wobbles, that's okay. Focus on your breath. Maybe widen your stance a little bit wider than your hips. If your feet are wider or hip width and you want more of a challenge, walk them closer in, either under your hips or zip your legs together for a deeper core challenge as you drive the knee up and reach the opposite hand towards the sky. Knuckle to the ceiling. Last 2. All right, weights together. Here we go. Neutral press, tricep bend, and extend. Release it down. Try to keep your body completely still. Press it up. Elbows bend. Elbows extend. Release it down. Neutral press. Elbows stay close in towards one another. Keep those elbows and biceps hugging in close to your ears. As you bend and extend those arms. You've got 10 more seconds. Stay with it. Exhale, press. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, release. Catch your breath. All right, round 3 coming up next. Grab that second weight, bring it to your shoulder. Starting right hand, left knee. Here we go. Press it up. Reset. Control your core. We're firing up those lower abs here. Flex through that foot as you lift the knee. Keep a micro bend in your standing knee. Now your posture should be tall, keeping your shoulders relaxed down from your ears, including that arm that's pressing up overhead. Gentle gaze in front of you to avoid straining your neck. Keep it going. Less than 10. That's 5. Last 2. All right, weights together or 1. Neutral press. Hold it overhead. Bend the elbows. Extend. Neutral press to tricep bend and extend. You got it. 20 seconds down. Press it up. Elbows bend. Elbows extend. Yes, you can. 15 more seconds. Abs engaged here. You're using your core to stabilize yourself. Last 3, 2. All right, finish up where you're at, wherever you are. When you finish, bring those weights to your shoulders. Last one here. Left arm, right knee, press it up. Release it down. Right arm, left knee, press. Reset. Keep it going. Opposite arm, opposite knee. How are your shoulders feeling, Sharon? Ooh. Okay. These are 8. Oh yeah. No worries. Hey, it's better than nothing, right? All right, bring it down to 1 weight or 2 weights. Overhead press, tricep bend, and extend. Now as you reach that weight overhead or 2 weights, make sure you're keeping those elbows directly over your shoulders. Elbows staying close to your ears. Biceps hugging your head on either side. Avoid letting those elbows come out wide. Firing up those triceps. We're going to go down to 1 heavier weight or 2 lighter weights next. You got 5. That's 3. Last 2. All right, catch your breath. Next up, option for standing or kneeling. We're going to use 1 weight. From here, we have just an alternating halo wrap. Left to right, back to center, right to left. You can use 1 weight or 2 weights. Keep it going. Zip your legs together, engage your core, squeeze your glutes, whether your legs are touching or not, depending on your stance. All right, last 5, 3, 2, take that weight or weights, bring your arms out in front, bus drivers, right over left, center, right over left, left over right. So you're just alternating, 1 palm over the other, back to center. To make it a little bit more accessible, you can bend your elbows to add more heat to the core, maybe adding some tension to those shoulders. You can reach your arms out long in front. These are your 2 moves. Last 7. Nice straight arm, Sharon. Last 3, 2. All right, catch your breath. We're gonna add on, because the halo wrap's a little bit easy, we're gonna make it into a wood chop as well. So bring it down to your right hip, bring it up to your left shoulder, around behind the head to the right ear, down to the left. So half infinity with the halo, alternating directions. Make sure you're keeping your upper body, aside from your arms, completely still. Lifting up from that opposite hip to the shoulder, around just like a normal halo, down across the body to the opposite hip. Bus drivers in 2, that's 1. All right, reach those arms out in front, right over left, center, left over right. Bring it center. Alternating, this is round 2 of 4. Keep it going. Whew. You've got this. Deep core engagement as you rotate one arm over the other. Remember your stance. Feet closer together for more of a challenge. You can widen that distance to increase your stability. Last 5, 3, 2. All right. Back to those halo wraps with the wood chop. Let's start with the weight to the left hip this time. Bring it to the right shoulder and around. Here we go. Wrap it around, down to the right hip, Up to the left shoulder, around, down to the left hip. Nice, controlling those movements. Try to bring that weight not just to your hip, but around the back side of your body. Deepening that twist. 15 more seconds. Nice control. Everything is still, just your shoulders to your fingertips are moving. Last 3, 2, finish up where you're at. Bring that weight out in front, straight arms. We're gonna add on a little bit here. Rotate to the right, bring it center, rotate to the left. Now, feet closer together or further apart, same options. Exhale as you rotate. Inhale, come back to center. Same options, you can bring the hands closer in towards your chest here. So now you're rotating your chest, your head, neck, and shoulders, keeping the feet grounded. All right, catch your breath. We've got one more round. Halo wrap to a wood chop. Grab that weighted choice. Left hip up to the right shoulder, around behind, down to the right hip. Keep it going. Try to really grip the floor with your feet. Ending with that deep wood chop, halo wrap. Keep it going. Less than 10. We've got those straighter bent arm rotations into that one. All right, here we go. Twist, come back to center. Twist, and back to center. Remember, arms straight or elbows bent. Using a little bit heavier weight, I don't want to keep switching, so I'm going to keep my elbows bent. I don't know if my arms can hold this heavy weight straight out in front. Keep it going. Last 15. We're going to go back to 2 weights next. On the heavier side if you have the option. Last 5. We've got lower body next. Last 2. All right. We're going to bring those weights and we're going to bring them to our shoulders. Bring your feet hip width apart, toes slightly turned out, hinge at your hips. Press your glutes back. Good morning. Lift it up. So just like a deadlift, but the weight is dispersed differently. Now the weight is on your shoulders. If this is uncomfortable with your shoulders, you can always bring the weight 1 or 2 at heart center. Your choice. Really press those glutes back. Try to sit in that imaginary chair, hinging at your hips. Back is flat as you hinge forward your body and your gaze follows. Last 5. Last 3, 2. Walk your feet under your hips. Calf raises and lower. Lift the calves. Lower down. Targeting the most obvious, which is those calves and the lower glutes. Lift and lower. Little hamstring and quad work as well. Keep it going. Calf raises coming up high on your tippy toes. Try staying on the ball of your foot for a breath and then release down. Last 7. You've got 3, 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Whew, catch your breath. Good mornings are next. Feet under your hips, toes slightly turned out. Press your glutes back, hinge out your hips. Lift it up. Press it back. We're firing up those glutes and your hamstrings. Abs are engaged here. Weight is in your heels. If you want to try lifting your toes, because I'm always working out barefoot, I notice I always lift my toes when I'm doing deadlifts or good mornings. Keep it going. Last 10. Calf raises in 5, 3, 2. All right, here we go. Walk those feet under your hips, lift it up. Lower back down. Feet are parallel. This is round 2 of 4. Lift and lower. Abs are engaged. Pull your navel into your spine, up the crown of your head. Keep breathing. Keep going. Lift and lower. Last 5, 3, 2. All right, little breather. We've got those good mornings next. Bring those weights back to your shoulders or at heart center. Feet under your hips, toes slightly turned out. Here we go. Press those hips back. Gently rise up. Squeeze your glutes. Abs are engaged. Slow and steady. Make sure you're breathing. Last 10. Keep it going for 5. That's 2. Last 1. Finish up where you're at. My goodness, these weights want to fall. Calf raises. Lift and lower. I'm so scared of dropping these weights on my toes when they're on my shoulders. I have like a death grip on them. Calf raises, lift and lower. Again, if the weights on your shoulders are bothering you, you can also always bring them by your side, one weight in each hand. This is the end of round 3, so strong. Keep it going. Last 3, 2. All right, roll the shoulders up and back. We've got one more round here. Feet on your hips, toes turned out. Good mornings. Weight to your shoulders or at heart center. Here we go. Press those glutes back. Try to sit in that chair. Rise up. Squeeze your glutes. Keep it going. 20 seconds to go. Calf raises are next. You get to basically stay in place in 5. That's 3. Last 2. All right, here we go. Calf raises. Lift and lower. As you lift those calves, try to stay on your tippy toes and then slowly lower your heels. Don't just let them fall down to the floor. Lift and lower. Keep the shoulders relaxed down from your ears, whether you have the weights on your shoulders, at heart center, or weights by your side. That's it. Lift and lower. All right, let's hold those heels lifted for 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, release them down. Ooh, shake it out. All right, we got full body next. Grab your set of weights for upper body, ground through your feet, Arnold press, full bicep curl, overhead press, palm out, release it down, and extend. Keep it going. Press it up. Release and extend. All right, we're going to take those 2 weights, your second move here. We're going to do 2 on the right and 2 on the left. So the first 2 times we're going to keep that right leg back. We're staggering, alternating single leg deadlift to a curtsy deadlift. So that right leg is going to stay back from the left. Whether you're in that single leg or curtsy, weights by your side, stagger your right foot back, glide the weights in the front of that left shin. Rise up, stagger your right foot back, curtsy. Give me that deadlift. Lift it up, right foot directly back. Glide the weight down in front of that left shin. Lift it up. Right foot staggers back, curtsy stance. Bring those weights back down the front of your left shin or calf. Keep it going. We're firing up the left glute and that single leg deadlift. Firing up the inner and outer thighs and that outer left glute with your curtsy. All right, relax the shoulders down from your ears. Shake it out. We're going to do the exact same 2 moves. One more time through. Here we go. Full bicep curl. Arnold press. Palms facing out as you extend the arms overhead. So as the elbows are bent, palms facing into your body. As your arms are straight, bring those arms out and away. Keep it going. 20 more seconds. We're going to stagger that right leg back. One more time on the right side. The last 2 will be on the left. You've got it for 5. That's 3. Last 2, weights by your side. Step your right foot back, single leg deadlift. Rise up. Stagger to a curtsy. Curtsy deadlift. Rise up. Right foot steps back. Deadlift stance. So that left foot is your base. That foot stays grounded. Big toe, pinky toe straight back to your heel. That right heel is lifted. So if you got the highest pair of heels on that right foot, whether it's just staggered directly back from your hip or it's in that curtsy stance. Last 3, 2. All right. Finish up where you're at. Shoulders down and back. 2 more rounds. This time on the left side, we transition to the lower body. Ground through your feet. Full curl. Arnold press. Release it down. Extend. Nice control. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale, curl. Inhale overhead. Exhale, back to that curl. Inhale, extend. Last 10. You've got it for 5. That's 3, 2. Arms by your side. Stagger that left leg back. Give me that deadlift. Rise up. Stagger your left leg back to a curtsy. Curtsy deadlift. So now that right foot is your base. That left heel stays lifted. Whether you're in the single leg deadlift or in the curtsy, I want you to focus on pressing that right glute into a chair. Don't worry about the left one. It's naturally going to press back. You want to make sure that right glute is pressing back. Inner and outer thigh work. Right glute work. Right outer glute. Last 3. All right, finish it up. Last minute and a half of work right here. Ground through your feet, shoulders roll down and back. Here we go. Bicep curl to an Arnold press. Last time here. Full curl. Press, release it down, and extend. You've got it. 20 seconds down. You know what that means. Make sure those shoulders are down from your ears the whole time. Make sure you're breathing. In 10, we got a left staggered deadlift to a left curtsy. Right foot's gonna stay forward. Last 2. All right, finish it up. Stagger your left leg back. Give me that single leg deadlift. Rise up. Stagger that left leg to a curtsy. Curtsy deadlift. You're bringing those weights down that right shin. Keep it going. Press that right glute back. You've got it. Less than 20 seconds to go. Stretch coming up after this. Make sure your back is flat. Avoid arching or rounding your spine. Last 3, 2. All right. Finish up where you're at. Set those weights down. My goodness, this workout just really flew by. Step your feet side to side. Cross your right arm across your body. Biceps stretch. Open. Circle out your wrist. Keep stepping. Cross your left arm across your body. Left bicep stretch. Open. Circle out your wrist. Take a nice wide stance, feet wider than your hips, arms overhead. Bend your right elbow using your left hand for a tricep stretch. If you're like me and tuck your chin, lift your head off of your chest. Reach your arms to the sky, circle out your wrist. Bend your left elbow using your right hand, lift your chin off of your chest. Your arms to the sky, circle out your wrist. Nice big inhale, deep bend the knees. Arms overhead, arms out to the horizon. Reach your arms forward, bring your right palm out, fingertips facing down, palm facing away, and gently pull your fingers in towards your body, feeling the stretch in your right forearm. Keep that right arm out, bring your palms facing out, still fingertips up, and gently pull your fingers in towards your shoulder. Release that right hand, shake it out. Reach your left hand forward, palm out, fingertips down. Using your right hand, gently pull your fingertips in toward your body. Release your fingers, flip your fingers facing up, palms still away. Pull your fingers in towards your shoulder. Try to keep that elbow straight. Release your wrist. Wiggle out that left arm. Nice big inhale. Arms out to the horizon. Side bend to the right. Reach your right hand down, left bicep to your left ear. Now reach your right hand to your left hip, maybe past your left hip. Left arm overhead to the right, right hand under to the left. Inhale, come back to center, tee out the arms. Release your left arm down your left side, side bend to the left. Right bicep hugs your right ear. Hold that side bend and reach your left hand to your right hip, maybe past your hip, reaching long in opposite directions. Inhale, arms out to the horizon. Release your hands to your lower back. To open up your chest and your shoulders, bind your hands, bring your thumbs towards your heels, gaze up towards the sky. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Heels out, toes slightly in. You can release your hands at any time or hold your arms to the ceiling for opening your chest. Once you arrive, grab opposite elbows and we find this ragdoll from sway side to side, keeping the legs straight as you just allow your upper body to move from your left foot to your right, back and forth. Gently come back through center. Release your hands towards the floor. Walk your hands to your right foot. Plant your left hand on the floor, your foot, ankle, or calf as you reach your right arm towards the sky. Deep spinal twist. As you hold your right fingertips to the sky, bring your right hand to your left hip. Release your right hand back to meet the left. Stay on the right side and bend into your right knee, coming into a side low lunge. Keep your right heel lifted. You can lift and lower that right heel. You can point, flex, circle out your left ankle, wiggle your toes. To open up your chest and shoulders, keep your right hand on the floor inside of your right leg. Reach your left arm to the sky. Bend your left hand back to meet the right. Straighten both the legs. Come back to that wide-legged forward fold. Allow your forehead to hang loose. Come back to that ragdoll. Reset your spine by swaying side to side. Feel your head, neck, and shoulders gravitating and naturally pulling towards the floor beneath you. Gently sway back through center. Release your hands to the floor. Walk your hands to your left foot, keeping your right hand on the floor. Your left foot, ankle, or calf, reach your left arm to the sky. Wide-legged forward fold, opposite hand to foot twist. Stay here and begin to reach your left fingertips towards your right hip, opening up your left shoulder. Release your left hand to meet the right. Stay on the left side and bend into that left knee. As you lift your left heel, keep the right leg straight. Maybe try lifting higher on your left heel and then lowering that heel towards the floor. Doesn't have to touch. Maybe you want to point, flex, circle out your right ankle. You want to open up your chest and shoulders, reach your left hand to the inside of that left leg, reach your right arm to the sky. Bring your right hand back to meet the left. Straighten both the legs, bring your hands back to center. Bring your hands to your hips with a long spine, rise all the way up. Head, neck, and shoulders, last to arrive. Draw your heels in, toes out, bend the knees. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Fantastic work today. Thank you so much.